Let me tell you about how this ridiculous town that I live in have always had me in these jacked up positions. I was working in this in-home health care facility, and one of the houses that I worked for, I had 5 individuals that I was responsible for on one shift by myself from 10 to 10, 10 at night to 10 in the morning. That was a pretty easy thing because during those hours they should be asleep. But nonetheless, there's still 5 people to one. 5 to 1 is crazy. One of my individuals was a savant. One of my individuals had schizophrenia. Um, Two of them had some other things going on, and one was like a semi like high functioning individual. He had a job and everything. So typically, you would take them to do their daily tasks. They would go to the bank. They would go to the grocery store. They would go and do, chores or anything they wanted to do because they still are grown. You just need to help them a little bit. I love my house, the people that I was with, and everything, but nonetheless, they decided they wanted to try to move me. The house that they were going to move me to, you guessed it, I was going to be in there with 5 people by myself. And one of the people had a history of attacking people who were on the shift by themselves. So I told them no, I wasn't going to do it. They were like, well, won't you at least try and this, that, and the third? Hell no. He had previously assaulted a male orderly. What the hell would I be doing in there? And he was 6'3" and almost 300 pounds. He was a he was a black man, but when he would get mad, he would yell out, "The white thunder is coming," and he would attack people. Absolutely not. I'm not standing here by myself. So I quit. One day I get a phone call. It's probably like 2 or 3 days after I quit. I get a phone call from my management lady, and she was whispering. She was like, "Are you sure you're not going to be able to, come back? Is there anything we could offer you?" And I was like, "Why are you whispering?" And she was like, "I'm currently in the medicine closet and I'm, waiting for someone to come." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" This man then came in there and tried to rip the door off the medicine closet to get to her. When the police finally get there, because you are not allowed to defend yourself against an individual, because technically you'll be hit with a federal charge because they don't know any better technically. So if you try to defend yourself and you harm them, you will be hit with a felony. When the police got there, because she wasn't able to defend herself, she had to lock herself in the closet. He assaulted 2 police officers. These niggas was gonna have me on a shift by myself under 100 pounds with